Coming up is a case study that proves you don't need more downloads to make more money. Stay tuned. What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com, the YouTube channel, app marketing agency that's going to help you grow your apps faster, better, and cheaper. Here's a case study that really proves why I feel like we are one of the best channels and agencies out there. It's because we have a community that reports back and keeps me honest on what's really working in the app space. And in this video, this app developer went from $250 a month to $1,000 a month with just 15 downloads. 15 a day. That's it. He's going to show you exactly what he did by following our YouTube channel. He's going to show you how he optimized his onboarding screens, how he optimized his paywall, and lastly, how he optimized and tested his pricing plans. I love this case study because it proves what I've been saying all along, that if you want to make more money from your apps, all you got to do is really focus on the post install, what people are doing after they've installed your app, because they're coming in warm, hot, and ready. Enjoy. Okay, here are the numbers. So thank you so much for putting this together and being so open and honest. And I think this is how I feel like is the App Masters family, right? Like if you've got a case study and you've got some wins, email me just like Sopan did. And I said, hey, when I got the email Sopan, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. And I was like, you got to come on to do this. And so here are the numbers. Let's break it down for me. Like what was happening each month?
Before this, I want to say that we were generating around 400 till 500 bucks a month. This has been the average past 2 years maybe, but around June, I started to notice that our revenue is decreasing. You know, it actually hit the all-time low of 270 bucks in a month, which was the all-time low. Even we had like almost 500 downloads, but our revenue took a hit. And that was the time that I really thought that things need to change, and that was exactly the time which I started watching App Masters video. You know, it actually started from analyzing Firebase. I'm using Firebase in order to analyze everything in my app, and I started implementing Firebase events. By using Firebase events, I found out that people are not actually opening some pages, or even though they are opening the page, they are not clicking on the purchase button, for instance. You know, aside even from that, many of our users are even having internet issues. You know, I get the user to this point that they click the purchase button after all this effort, but they somehow face some internet issue that the purchase cannot be done. I found all these small insights implementing Firebase events. So I encourage everyone to use either Firebase events or any other sort of event tracking system they know, but I definitely recommend using it. So that's when I found out that things need to change in app. App needs some modification, definitely needs some modifications. So it was around June that I decided to, for a test, remove the monthly subscription and migrate to only yearly and only lifetimes. I had this previous design which was short actually, and during those time I thought people don't want to scroll, and maybe they don't want to spend so much time in premium page, so I just need to grab them fast to make a small premium page to get them and convert them to paid users fast. And that's where I was wrong actually. Just showing in a short premium page with no much testimonials or features tables, that just didn't work. And I watched Steve's program about long premium pages and how they increase the conversion rate. So I decided to give it a go.
Hold on
Sure,
1 second. All right.
no problem.
You're jumping ahead. I like it. Okay. Hold on 1 second. And here's what I want to do. I think we kind of gave it away already, but here is what I really wanted to do was show it side by side here. Oops.
Exactly.
There. Okay. So you had look, spoiler alert, Soban kind of mentioned it, but this is his first page. And I guess you got rid of the monthly, but I don't have the yearly and the lifetime offer, but it looked very similar to this, I'm assuming. And then you went to, so anyways, spoiler alert, we've been talking about this a lot. And I really love that, you know, when I looked at your page, it sort of broke down all the elements kind of put together for that super mama, it looks very similar to what they had as
Yeah.
well. And so I love the way you did it. But this is, I wanted to play a game with everybody just to make sure everybody played along. But yes, spoiler alert, this is the, go ahead, you can go on. Sorry.
So the A design is the old design, which was pretty short, not much details there, only the premium features and two simple buttons of either monthly or yearly. This was the initial design, and it didn't actually convert much people to paid users. It didn't earn much revenue, so I decided to change and switch to the second one, which is the B design. And I did some small research back then, and I found out that there was this research done in Stanford using a speech-to-text app versus just normal keyboard type of writing, and they found out that if you use a speech-to-text app, your writings are written 3 times faster. So I kind of use that as a testimonial there in the header to like give that big show that you will write 3 times faster if you use Penman. Right after that, I showed our packages, which I introduced lifetime in that almost in that era, and the yearly option. So this was just these two simple plans. And after that, a place to show the premium features, what are our premium features, and a testimonial right below that, that we almost have now around 50,000 users who are using Penman every day. But not, of course, not every day, but they have downloaded Penman so far. So I just want to point it out that we have been featured by Apple, we've been featured by these websites. And right after that, a features table, what you will get in the basic plan, what you will get in the premium plan.
All right, so I want to break this down a
Okay.
little bit. So, we've recommended this. I love that you borrowed, right? And that's what I've done too. If you don't have social proof, this headline, he borrowed it. Do some research. Go on Google, literally put in like, hey, how this might affect. And for me, it was like pink noise. I found some thing where it was scientifically proven that pink noise improves memory. So I was like, all right, scientifically proven to improve memory, right? Love the pricing page up front and center, and we'll take a look at the app itself and how it shows up. And I love the social proof. These are all elements of a really high converting pricing page. The one thing I wanted to ask about with you is the basic. Why go unlimited? Why not like limit it to just like 3 or 4? Why go unlimited here on the basic plan? Unlimited notes and notebooks.
The thing is, during our first days of releasing Penman, we got a lot of negative reviews on App Store that why free features are not that much. So
Oh,
we had to kind of compromise a bit and give people more free features to kind of avoid those negative reviews. It was hurting us, so we decided to give people a bit more free features. We even gave people free speech to text for a period of time.
oh wow. I love how it breaks it down. I think this is one of the most important features is because people want to understand what can I get for free and what are the premium features as well. And then I love the weight of everything. Are you a designer too, or is your wife the designer? Who put this together?
I did design this app and page, but I don't consider myself a really designer. It was just
Yeah.
some hobby.
Again, user reviews. I love the layout here. And then again, the pricing page one more time and how some frequently asked questions as well. Hey, what's this deal ends? So tell me about this. I noticed that.
Yeah, this is actually with this we implemented in our previous page too. I just want to give people that feelings that this deal might end soon, and if you don't
Mhm.
rush, you will lose it, and the prices will increase back to their previous price.
These ones right here.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So when did this new page come about? Let's go back to this data.
I believe it was around August. In
August, you
June,
launched the new page.
exactly. It was almost around August. In June, we added lifetime package, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't getting people converted. So in July, around July and August, we changed the premium page and things started to show really.
Got it. So this is where you
Yeah,
start noticing the jump. You're like,
yeah,
hey, we don't have the total sales, but this is where you're noticing the jump, the yearly jump, the
exactly,
lifetime jump. You remove the monthly, and you notice
exactly.
like way more revenues here in this. And then what I really liked about this too. Granted, I think this is all new. Well, there's probably some old ones too. But look at September. Like you had less downloads in August, but more revenues. That's really
Exactly.
cool. Yeah.
That was just came to my surprise.
It looks like most people are now buying the lifetime offer.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. I pulled all the proceeds, and I wanted to look at downloads per revenue per downloads.
Yeah,
This is the number I tend to look at, right? Like I'm like,
mhm,
hey, how much can you afford to pay per install? Now, Sopan
exactly,
knows that if you wanted to run Apple search ads, he can pay up to, let's say, after Apple's taken all that stuff. Well, let's say you want to go a dollar per download. Now you have a cost per install in mind and a goal in mind, rather than just trying to throw any type of installs and try to get just any type of traction. You fix the product with just 15 downloads. And now, because of fixing the product, now you can afford to potentially pay per download
exactly.
because it's going to convert pretty well.
Exactly. That was actually what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I tried implementing Apple Search Ads for a short period of time, but I wasn't getting the results because the product wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Even though I got impressions, but well, when the product is unready, those impressions not converted really.
Right. Yeah. Right. I like it, man. Well, thanks for sharing all that with us.
Sure.
I want to show off your app. All right. You walk us through any type of changes that you made before. Are you the thinking type pen man helps you keep your thoughts, ideas, and notes together in all the same way? Cool. Speak your thoughts, stay organized in notebooks, sync across all your devices. Awesome. Start writing. Now, how did you come up with these as the main topics that you want to cover on the onboarding sequence?
If you follow the sequence, it's kind of telling a very short story right
Hmm.
from the start, and at the end, it tells you now start writing. It's a very short story that how this app can help you. If you
Got it.
start from the first slide.
So done. And then you show the pricing page. Love
Exactly.
it. You have a little countdown. So I love that you've added the little countdown. So after 15 minutes, I'm going to assume this goes up to 49 or whatever price it goes up to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I love it because one of the things is urgency, right? You want to have some urgency. And I love the way you've laid this out, that it's not so overbearing as well. That's it. What'd you think? If you've got an app and you want us to take a look at it, go to appmasters.com/audit, appmasters.com/audit. If you want to work with us to help you grow your app downloads and revenues, well, go check out appmasters.com. Make sure you hit that like button. If you got any questions for me, leave a comment below, and I'll see you on the next video.